Thank you, Governor. And as the Governor's already stated, early in the spring, we did actually a series of executive orders that wound up with the commutation, the conditional commutation of some 1,200 inmates. And today, using that same criteria, basically two groups, those that the CDC has identified as being medically vulnerable, and then those who have reached a point, nonviolent, non-sexual offenses that have less than 6 months to go on their sentences. So today, the Governor signed an executive order releasing, conditionally commuting the sentence of another 646 inmates from our system. 121 of those fall in the category of that the CDC criteria apply to, and another 525 fall into the category that they have within 6 months of their sentences. A quick update, week over week, we can say that we've seen some stabilization in the COVID testing. Since last week, we've seen only 14 new cases in inmates and 3 staff members and no new deaths within the system. And then one note I'd like to make as far as our prison system goes. On August 26th of 2019, the Department of Corrections had 24,200 inmates. Today, August 25th of 2020, we have 19,689. That's a reduction of 4,511 in our prison system. And believe me, that's good for everyone in the Commonwealth. Thank you, Governor.
So the commutations that were made were based on the exact same criteria as before, but it's important to note that it is based on the criteria of the crime that they were convicted of, which is important. The only issues that came up before, I think, were claims with something was pled and may have been more serious, but ultimately the crime that someone is convicted of is the one that they are serving that period of time for. I believe that the last round of commutations was fairly successful in getting people back into society, making sure that they are healthy, and we are looking for the same here. I wish each of those individuals a better life moving forward, one that is constructive, one that they can find purpose in, whether it's faith, family, all of that, a new good job, and let's help make sure that we can work with these individuals, provide second chances, make sure that going to jail or going to prison hopefully is a one-time only thing, and we do not see this cycle that we know exists out there. Let's do our best at this time when we're asked to be kind to each other during COVID, to also be kind to those that have done things wrong, sure. But this next chance, if everybody can do right in it and by it, not just the right thing to do based on who we are and what our faith calls us to do, it's also a right thing for our state. It decreases our prison costs. It increases our productivity. You know, figuring out this corrections crisis that existed before COVID-19 is important to who we are as a people. The disproportionality of African Americans in jails and prisons is wrong, and we have to fix that, but just the overall number of people in Kentucky. When we're not more violent, we're not more criminal, but we send a heck of a lot more people to jail per capita than most states. This is something we got to figure out. We got to do better. We got to fix, and we got to do it quickly. Otherwise, those dollars in a budget are already going to be tight. They're going to be taking away money for our kids, from our health care, from things that we all need to be investing in.